Have you ever wished for a miracle? Something that could change your life overnight. Something that would make people notice you, make your life easier, make everything feel perfect. Well, this is the story of Miss Aurelia, a woman who appeared one quiet morning in Akwa village with a secret so tempting, so powerful that the entire village would soon fall under her spell. But as with all things too good to be true, the price was. It was just past dawn when the villagers of Akwa noticed something strange. A sleek, glowing mobile beauty studio had appeared in the village square overnight. No one knew where it came from. From inside stepped a woman, tall and poised, her movement graceful, her smile calm and inviting. "I am Miss Aurelia," she said, her voice gentle but commanding. "I've come to help you shine in ways you've never imagined." The villagers whispered among themselves. In Akwa, skincare meant washing your face with water from the stream and moving on with the day. Creams, powders, herbal drinks, these things sounded strange, almost frivolous. And yet, something about her drew them in, something they couldn't explain. The first to sit in her chair was Chiamaka, a young girl whose face had been marked by acne and scars for as long as she could remember. Her mother had tried everything, creams, prayers, even trips to the city for expensive treatments. Nothing worked. Miss Aurelia's hands moved with precision and care as she applied a series of treatments. Then she handed Chiamaka a small, glowing drink. "Drink this," she said. "True beauty begins inside the body." Chiamaka hesitated, her lips trembling, but then she drank. By the time she stepped outside later that day, the entire village froze. Her skin wasn't just clear, it glowed, radiating light as though it had captured the sun itself. Gasps followed her every step. "Is this magic?" one whispered. And just like that, Miss Aurelia's influence had begun. By the next morning, lines stretched from the village square to the market. Women, men, even the youth, they all wanted the glue. Yet something was strange. Miss Aurelia never hired help. She never allowed anyone to see her mix the products. No bottles, no take-home creams. Every treatment had to happen under her watchful eye, inside the studio. Some villagers began whispering to each other. "Where does she get these ingredients? Why does she never allow anyone assist her?" But the glow was irresistible. People ignored their unease, returning day after day. Then came Neka, a humble girl who wanted to learn the craft. Her mother, a widow, could barely afford 1 meal a day. "Please," Neka said, kneeling politely, "let me learn. I promise I'll work hard. I only want to help my mother." Miss Aurelia, seeing her desperation, agreed, but reluctantly. At first, Neka thought she would be taught the secrets of the glow, but instead she ran errands, sweeping floors, fetching ingredients, cooking meals. Yet every time she glanced around the studio, she felt it, a strange, heavy presence pressing against her chest. Something about the studio felt unnatural, almost alive. While the glow spread, whispers grew. "Why does she walk alone?" villagers asked. "Why never sell bottles or powders? Maybe she's using magic or something worse." Some reported strange dreams, waking up with skin burning, hearing whispers calling their names at night, shivering despite the midday sun. And yet they returned. The fear of missing out, the pull of beauty, was stronger than their fear. One night, Neka decided to find the truth. She followed Miss Aurelia as she walked quietly into the forest, heading toward an old, abandoned ancestral compound. The wind howled, trees rustled, and shadows loomed over her path. Her heart pounded with every step, and yet she kept moving, praying softly under her breath. Through a cracked window, Neka saw the horror. Tied figures in the shadows, barely moving, and shelves filled with glowing products mixed with unidentifiable, sinister ingredients. Her body froze. She couldn't move. She fainted from the shock. The next morning, villagers gathered as two frail women appeared in the square. They looked strikingly like Miss Aurelia and whispered, "Leave, she is evil." Neka stepped forward. "I followed her into the forest. I saw what she was doing. I freed them. God guided me." The villagers gasped as the horrifying truth came to light. The glow that had captivated them was not natural. It came at a terrible cost. Miss Aurelia screamed, her face pale and twisted in fear. Her body trembled violently, then collapsed lifeless. The villagers stood in stunned silence. The woman who had brought awe, admiration, and terror to their village was gone. Some vomited, others prayed aloud. The charm she had used to hide her secret had been broken. In the following days, the elders led cleansing rituals. Houses were purified, prayers offered, hearts calmed. Villagers returned to simple routines, washing with stream water, tending to families, living peacefully once more. They realized something important. Before Miss Aurelia came, they were fine. Their lives weren't perfect, but they were safe. The lesson was clear. Not everything that shines is gold. Not every miracle is a blessing. Some things, if pursued blindly, can cost everything. From that day on, whenever something seemed too good to be true, the elders would shake their heads and whisper, "Remember the glow that killed." And now I ask you, if someone offered you a secret that could change your life overnight, would you take it, even if it came at a hidden cost?